it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddison here. It's another episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's episode number 15 of season 3, where we saw Jake's mother, of course, and obviously with us having a glimpse of how Captain Peralta was, it was really, really great that she was, you know, someone who seemed really, really lovely and all of that, but it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, of course, after she decided to give Captain Peralta another chance, much to Jake's dismay, given, of course, how he has not really been representative of being, you know, a really, really spectacular father. So, yeah, but we had all kinds of problem solving in the last episode, not just, of course, Jake trying to overcome this obstacle and trying to, I guess, accept his father, accept the notion that his mother and father are back together, but also we had, of course, Holt, Gina, Hitchcock, and Scully in the escape room, which led to some very, very comedical stuff, and yeah, really great episode overall. It was a blast. It was a complete blast. So let's get into episode 15 for season 3 for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Let's go.
I'll also give you full control of my hair and wardrobe.
I'll go on a date with you.
Sold to Jake, not to
He had his hopes up. It's gonna be something that... Oh, Jake. Holt's not...
So there's this suitcase.
I don't care.
Yeah.
No one enjoyed that. Look, I know this is an inconvenience. However, I expect you all to be accommodating to our guests.
Don't worry, sir.
This
we will
should
be
be
cordial AF. As Frasier. Love that show.
Yeah, as Frasier.
I hate those 90s.
As Frasier, that's what it meant.
These guys are the Stevie Shillins. He was my very first partner and one of the all-time greats.
Takes one to know one, man.
Oh, Boyle's gonna be...
I'm Charles.
I was gonna say he's gonna be
He
jelly.
and I were beat cops together. We called ourselves the Beatsy Boys, and yeah, it was as cool as it sounds.
Oh no.
No crap. We should work the case together.
The Beatsy Boys reunion tour?
Tagline, boys will always be boys.
Ouch.
No, wait. Some boys never change. No, wait. Boys to men, back to boys. No, wait. Boys!
Boy.
No, wait.
Please,
Yeah,
make yourself at home.
boys work.
Yeah.
Get out of here! Ugh, I'm trying to assemble my binders, but my new desk mate Brian brought a dog with him, and my allergies are going
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
I'm so stuffy, I can't even enjoy
Yeah,
my new
I
binders.
remember that
You
she
shouldn't
does.
have a pet in the precinct.
Yeah,
It's a
her body is not
something
really
has her made-up reasons.
accommodating to
I have
dogs.
mild foot pain, okay?
Captain wants things running smoothly. So why don't you both just move and work from my desk? See? Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, yeah, he didn't even ask.
Look.
He didn't even
Guy
ask.
just took my whole computer.
I knew this shit would happen.
Dealer I'm looking for.
Welcome to the Beatsy Boys.
Aww.
Where to the drive-in a car?
Destination drug dealers.
Bar! Pass the mic right over to Charles! We forgot Charles.
Oh,
We can't
oh.
turn back because we've gone too far.
We have to turn back.
Boys,
Okay, I hate this. Captain, you've got to stand up to that office hog. Be stern like me. Notice, I'm not
Yeah, she doesn't have a bloody filter.
Because he's over there. No eye contact. Get back to work.
Oh.
Listen, you just say the word, and I will bark.
We bust in there and Ozerov doesn't have any drugs. Our whole operation is blown.
But I know this guy, all right? He never works out of one place for long. I guarantee you he has drugs on him, and if we don't get him now, we never will.
Well, too bad for you because Jake agrees
Oh
with
no,
me.
Jake
We're
is
always on
being
the
pulled to
same-
both sides here.
You with your foot pain, you just want an excuse to bring her everywhere. Your dog is a fraud. Come on. Fraud dog! Fraud dog!
Oh my
Fraud dog!
goodness.
Fraud salad! Fraud salad!
Both of you outside now. I know it's crowded in there. And they're not very considerate guests. And they took my mouth.
We snuck the microwave out here so that we could cook our burritos like real policemen.
Now they have to use the toaster oven. Enjoy your 60-minute cook times, idiot.
Smart.
amazing.
Smart.
Back off. It's our microwave. Ours.
Nobody wants your microwave.
Nobody.
Each other pumped up where we slap each other in the face. You don't have to do it.
No, I want to go first.
Oh! Oh!
Shh, there's movement. I have a martini with a twist. The twist, you're under arrest.
Woo!
None for me.
I
I'm
love
driving.
it.
You to jail.
He's clean. There's no drugs on him.
Oh.
Wasted those cool lines.
So we need a distraction.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We give that dog
her
a bunch of
allergies.
chocolates. It dies.
Wow!
Everyone celebrates.
Okay, Amy's too close to this.
Yeah, Amy, you need a timeout.
Scully just set fire to the kitchen sink.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
How do you fucking do that?
use that.
But good on you guys.
We got the drugs, man.
Hang on, Charles wants to say hi.
Do you have any milk?
Not a stranger in sight. It's beautiful.
It's gonna
Never heard the
rain
critter
though.
sound so happy. I feel like it knows.
We did it. A new world. This must be how the founding fathers felt.
It's gonna rain.
Good host. You told me to make it work, and I came up with a creative solution.
Holt tried to make it
Diaz
work
finished her arrest
as
with-
much as he was
Santiago
annoyed.
did the filing of 10 men.
I don't want to hear it. Just clean up this mess and get back inside.
Camp.
Stevie planted the drugs.
Come on.
He
I
brought
looked
those
in the
drugs in.
dishwasher before him, and it was empty. Stevie planted those pills. Oh, but you're right. He's the coolest. You guys should go get your ears pierced together.
You know, I
Invite
didn't want
Brad, it'll
Stevie to be
swirt.
bad news, but
It's
I
swort,
did kind
not
of
smirt.
worry.
So, joke's on you. Damn it, Stevie. I can't believe I'm saying this, Stevie, but I gotta report you. Ow! Did you just Donkey Kong punch me?
I'm gonna regular punch you.
No, you die.
It's on. What's going on? He did plant the drugs. Oh, you trusting me?
Oh!
Bitch, I hope this.
For our guests.
Get back here, you crap basket! You're going down! Help! He's attacking me for no reason!
Oh my
Stevie
goodness!
Shillings, you have the right to remain.
A loser.
Nice, but now legally I can
Noise!
start over.
He used noise! Oh my goodness!
We just made up!
They're all gonna fight! Let's go!
I got your farm girl.
Do it! Do it!
Terry got his computer back.
No!
Oh, come on!
And meanwhile, these two are just like dinner at a show.
Our radiator was broken during your wild street
Oh.
ball scrum. So now we have no heat, which means we'll have to work in the freezing cold, and our guests from the 9-8 will have to relocate again.
Oh no!
No smiles. No
Anyways,
This is a sad day for us.
Only person standing near it.
he had an
Suppose
excuse.
In the hubbub, I may have tripped and busted a pipe.
Holt, you! I fucking love
Stand
you.
having someone in your space.
He used my letter opener to cut his tuna sandwich in half.
Shut up! Get to Shut up!
The nerve.
Unbelievable.
After, oh my goodness! Didn't stop him though, did it?
So many nights.
Oh man. See, it's not that bad when, like, especially after, you know, Jake had rave reviews about that singer, whose name I just totally forgot. No David Bowie, okay? No, that was really, really great. I really loved that bloody scrap as well at the end. Yeah. How the 9-8 was just absolutely testing the patience from everyone in their own individual ways as well. Because you have to remember when Amy was at Holt and Kevin's house, of course, they had that dog that, really set off her allergies and all that. Oh, and, yeah, I had a feeling someone who was chatty in regards to, in regards to Rosa was going to set her off. And then Holt was just great because he was suppressing it. You could really see throughout the episode, he was just trying his best to be accommodating, but at the same time, he was just getting really, really pissed off. So when he broke that radiator deliberately... Oh man, there are occasions where I guess a class might have to work with another class, I guess. Sometimes you do see it depicted on TV, where, like in school, for example, where you might have to work with another class or whatever. and it can create a very, very uncomfortable environment. So, and here we are right here with the 9-8 having to share with the 9-9. And as soon as the idea was proposed, I was like, this is gonna be chaotic, and not in a, you know, good chaos where there's going to be just some, I don't know, there will be partners befriending one another and all of that, and they're going to bring out the worst of them, I guess you could say, by creating this kind of like how I guess Jake and Stevie tried to make it work. Obviously things dwindled there, but it was never going to be like that, was it? It was going to be opposites that don't attract, I guess you could say. So yeah, we knew about Amy's dog allergies and all of that. So yeah, and you had that guy stealing shit from Terry because at first, as soon as he was like, "Oh, can I borrow your mouse?" and all of that, and he was like, "Yeah, sure." He's gonna hoard as fuck, isn't he? He's gonna just take shit without permission because it's okay, isn't it? Like, yeah. Yeah, just steal the entire computer, the fucking hard drive and all of that, what Terry needs to operate on, just steal that. Why don't you just steal his life as well, his family, for crying out loud? And then, I love Hitchcock and Scott. Well, I loved both of them in terms of, like, their predicament was minor, I guess you could say. Considering the fact that the 9-9 was getting a bit more overcrowded, that's going to mean more people are going to use food resources. Their situation is pretty minor on the face of it, I would say. But given Hitchcock and Scully's, you know, appeal to food, yeah, it was a big crisis for them. So this is it though. Like for Terry, that you know, for someone like Terry or Rosa, for example, that dog situation that Amy encountered wouldn't probably faze them. It's the same with, like, I don't know how Amy would fare against Ellen, but for Rosa, it's obviously going to be a big test for her. So, yeah. So, it was really, really fundamental for this episode to have all of these characters that do not clash well with certain members of the 9-9. It's the same with Holt though. Like, but Holt had a big responsibility on his hands because of the fact that you know, he was trying to hide. You could see throughout the episode he was like, I'm fine. He was just trying to suppress those feelings, those true feelings that he just want. Like at first when he came out on the rooftop, which, like I said, as I was going to refer to, should I say, Scully and Hitchcock master plan. They lit the spark in a very, very effective manner. My only concern was, what would have happened if it rained? I was like low-key expecting it to just, you know, how, you know, sitcoms will sometimes have, oh, it's fine one moment, and then suddenly thunderstorms just happen out of the blue. I was expecting that to happen. Because the amount of shit that you're going to bring out, like especially electrical and all of that, it's going to get ruined if it rains. I'm just saying. So I was expecting it to just shed buckets and all of that. Because whereas it's, you know, nice and serene and all of that, it's only going to be a plaster for a bigger problem, isn't it? So yeah. But when Holt came out, I was low-key expecting him to, like, because they're in a private area where no one can really hear their frustration. So I was kind of expecting Holt to just let out those frustrations, those suppressed feelings that he was that he was hiding. So yeah, but he was trying to be mature about this. He was just trying to be accommodating and all of that. So yeah, he was not really approving at first, but in the end, it was getting too much. It was just building up for Holt over time, wasn't it? Like, in terms of how he was trying to suppress that annoyance that he was contending with. So, yeah, he was just suppressing it, and yeah, he snapped at the end with the fact that he broke the fucking... It's a worthy sacrifice. It's a necessary sacrifice to quote Thanos, basically, what Holt did. So, he needed he had a window of opportunity, took it, yeah. I like, if I was in Holt's position and I was trying to keep my composure, at the annoyances of this, like, I guess I guess the 9-8 are a lower division, I guess, because, you know, yeah, I guess so. I'm obviously not too privy about how it works, but given obviously the 9-9, you know, we gel to them and all of that, and not just that though, the 9-8 have shown some really, really negative attributes, I guess, to the 9-9. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, but like if I was in Holt's position, yeah, I would take that opportunity. So, yeah. See, I don't know, like, who I would be, like, where I would be in this position, I would say, in regards to be, like, if I was, like, I guess, written to have someone who would be my Achilles heel, because that's it with the 9-9, I guess. They were partnered with someone who would be their own personal Achilles heel. Whether it was more medical, like Amy, or whether it was just personally, yeah, I don't know what my Achilles heel would be, really. So, yeah. Someone who, like, probably someone who will just say everyone just races around in circles and all of that. Or someone who just tries to shit on the things that I just enjoy or whatever. Like, yeah. Like people on Twitter, for example. Like, cause you'll have people, like, can't we all just be happy for crying out loud? I just don't like people who would, like, actually, you know what, like, if I'm like, oh, you like Doctor Who? You know, I like Doctor Who. Actually, Doctor Who really fell off when Jodie got a point. I would just be like, okay, that's my breaking point. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Or, you know, someone who just has to constantly remind me that Ferrari is shit. Like, I know, you don't have to bring it up, buddy. No, but it was really, really good. As well as the fact that we saw a tested Jake and Charles's relationship, because obviously Jake was reunited with Stevie. And, you know, I was kind of hoping this would be the odd exception in regards to testing a relationship or testing a connection, because there wasn't really any relationship between Amy and that that person with the rescue dog, or Alan and Rose. But yeah, I was hoping that, you know, like, I had a good feeling. I had a good feeling that Stevie had something to hide. I just didn't want it to come to fruition, but I was like, okay, I mean, Charles is not feeling too comfortable with this situation, and given the negative attributes that the rest of the 9-8 are showing, I could just see something happening where this case that Stevie and Jake are working on, Stevie's got something to do with it, and alas, yeah, planted the drugs. God damn it. So, and I gotta say, I did really love the, like, kind of chemistry that Jake and Stevie did have. I did feel so bad for Charles, but I did like, I did like it, like, seeing, you know, how kind of cool it was. So, there is that, but it was really, really great for Jake to look out for Charles, like, especially when Charles was like, I saw him plant the shit, I saw him plant the drugs, and, you know, you could dismiss that, obviously, with the tensions that have arisen, I guess, between Stevie and Charles, because Charles is not really going with the flow, and yeah, you might take that as, okay, well, you're going to do anything to dunk on bloody Stevie, aren't you? So it was really, really great for Jake to have a bit of faith in Charles, really. So, I mean, you could see him try to wedge Charles in this whole situation, because both Stevie and Charles, they are completely different. They have completely different identities, I would say. But obviously, Jake really pulled through for Charles, because of that respectability that Charles has, and how Jake does value him so much. But, you know, we have seen over the course of the 3 seasons that Jake and Charles have had a really, really fundamental impact on one another. So it is really, really great stuff. Like, obviously Jake could fall back into those old, like, could fall back into a bit of bias of the old times and all of that with his relationship with Stevie, but you know, I think Charles has had a really, really big impact on him, and that's really, really nice to see. So, yeah, I mean, I did feel so bad for Charles, don't get me wrong, but, yeah, it was a really, really great episode where tension was just arising from all corners, really. So, yeah, it was a really, really great episode. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!